give me a brief introduction of you.
Yeah. So as you know that my name is Rajpal and I'm from UP and my district name is Rampur, and I have completed my master with political science. And if I come to my hobbies, my hobbies are the like diary writings and playing badmintons and reading books. And with that, I'm preparing for the civil services.
Oh, that's good. You are preparing for civil services also. Yeah,
Yeah,
so I think this is your priority task, prepare for UPS. Okay,
yeah.
that's good.
This is one
Yeah.
which is on my basket.
Do you want to introduce me also?
Yeah, of course. Because I was thinking that I would ask the same question to you, but you
Yeah.
ask me.
Okay, so my name is Kavita Jangir, as you know, and I'm from Jaipur, and I'm working in IT company as a software developer. If I talk about my qualifications, so I graduated from mechanical engineering from Ajmer. That's all about me, and I'm married to living with my in-laws right now. Yeah, that's all about me.
It is nice to hear. So,
Yeah,
um, so should we pick up any topic or just we should proceed with the
yes,
general
sure.
topic?
Yeah, sure. So, have you any topic in your mind?
No, there is nothing.
Yeah, I'm repeating it again. Actually, like if if a foreigner comes to India and meeting to you at the very first time and want to know about India, like what the specialty of India and the culture and all. So, what is your opinion to tell that foreigner about India? So, I'm
Yeah,
simply asking about the India. What do you love about?
yeah. So you mean that what would I expound about India when the foreigner come to India?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah,
So we were discussing about India.
yeah,
So I'm asking about your opinion. You should start first.
yeah. So you know that as an Indian, we have I mean so much diversities, and we are, although we are not divided by a language and culture, but when we come to like the our unity, so like our unity is in our strength. For example, if we talk about in the northern part of India, so we have but you know before the Ram temple, which is right now being constructed in the Ayodhya, so before that, in particular, so I'm talking about Hindu culture. So we have to visit in the southern part of India. For example, there are the temples in the South India, except we have the in the Mathura. But nowadays, I would say that the Ram temple is being in the construct in the Ayodhya, which is I would say one, and of course from the culture point of view, we have the so much diversities in within India. For example, we have the Ram Setus in the Tamil Nadu, and even when the foreigner those come to the visit India, they now pursue to go the temples in the Brindavans and of course Kasi, and now the next gate has been opened for them, that is the Ayodhya. So I personally believe that those who want to understand Indian culture. So for them, I think our temples is the best way, because I culturally, when if someone asks me that what is the biggest strength of India as collectively, so I would say the Indian culture, the culture we have, and we for example, if I give you an answer in my terms, which I feel. And so many times people ask me that if you have to visit in the two things, two places, the one is the Taj Mahal, and the second is maybe any temple, because people think that the Taj Mahal is the true and the super example of being what we call so-called love. So I don't feel so, because Taj Mahal is not the super example of the love. It is the super example of the slavery, because we all know that how the Mughals came to India and how they destroy our culture, and even we had kind of civilizations. a very long history, and they destroyed all of that. And of course, what they do this, and the in my mind, and which I personally believe that the thing which we have, and the example of the love, that is the Ram Setu. And
Yes,
culturally, I'm very much connected by that, because when we prepare for the civil services, so we have to read history, Indian history, and I'm very much interested in the learning the history and understanding the history. So I know that how the we are connecting with that. So I'm very
yes,
proud of the culture which we have. But nowadays, I think even for several years, if we take the example of that ahead, it is I think almost a decade has been start. Culturally, we are advancing in what I would call it is the principle of the Hinduism, which is somewhere it was, you can say, in the number position.
yes. You are explained in very well manner, and you covered all the things about culture, about the temples, and other things like Ram Setu and the diversity of the language and culture also. You it's superb and explained in very good way. And yeah, like we also have Himalaya. So this is a beautiful place, and we can see the cover of the eyes on Himalaya, and it looks really beautiful. We can say like someone is wearing the white blanket, really looks beautiful. And I also visited to Jammu, yes, Jammu for Vaishno Devi Darshan. So that time I felt the beauty of the Himalaya and the hills also. So that was the super. And yeah, like our India is connected to so many countries, is sharing the border with so many countries, to Nepal, to Bangladesh, to Myanmar, and to Sri Lanka. So these are the other countries with them, or India sharing the border. So it is so many options to visit, and like someone want to cover all the India, so it takes couple of months. Like it is not possible to complete within a month or some days. It takes time. So we have as you mentioned like we have diversity in the culture. And yeah, if we talk about the food, Indian food, so like the taste of Indian food is amazing. Everyone loves Indian food, and the spices presents in the Indian food which enrich the taste of the food. So everyone likes Indian food, I think.
Yeah, you know that.
Yes,
Uh, for example, we talk about when we are talking about Indian culture. So most of the foreigner which come to India, they they make the blogs on their YouTube channel, and when they upload, and even sometime I also think that why the foreigner loves to India so much, because we have there's so much. In the food items which the taste
yes,
which have in the foods, this is something which is not in other country. For example, we have like in the south, if we come to the North India, so we have our own food items. And when we come to the south, that is the different, the idli and something like that. And when we come to the North India, that is different. And when we go to the East India, that means the Uttarakhand, in the Himalayas areas. So there is there are different foods items. So how is this so? Because in if we talk about other countries, for example, in the America, so they have not so much varieties of foods which right now we have in India. Because why it is so? Because in India, the kind of the weather we have, for example, although India get the rains during the southwest monsoon, and which happen generally in the June, July, and like September. But there are other part of India, for example, Tamil Nadu, Kerala. So there they get the rainfall during the October, November. It means that nowadays. So because the foods which we get in the India, that is depend on the kind of weather we have. So it is totally different.
yes,
But when we come to the USA and even to China, so they have the different, because they have the same weather position in the whole years. But in India,
Yes.
we are so fortunate that we have the Himalayas, which is protecting us from the what we called like the cold years. So that is the reason why we have so much varieties of the foods.
Yeah, exactly. And the versatile in every manner, like food, culture. And once I visited to Agra, and there I saw some foreigners, some in, some girls, foreigner girls, wearing the sari and did so much makeup and putting the ear like jhumkas in their ears. So they were looking pretty, and they were enjoying the culture, the sari culture of Indian culture, and they are so happy while wearing the sari. And I also have some photographs. I the photographs with them, so they are just amazing, and they are loving the culture of India. So this is the versatility of the Indian culture. Everyone loves Indian culture nowadays. India is the most famous country within the world. So everyone likes Indian culture, want to visit in India, and as you mentioned, like in Ayodhya, the Ram temples construction going on. It's going to open on 22 January. So, like foreigners more interested than Indians to visit that Ayodhya Mandir. They are just loving Indian culture.
Yeah. So that you mentioned about the foreigners. So even most of the foreigner which come to India, they generally and even most of the time they visit like the Vrindavan and
Yes,
Ayodhya, even, and they also visit Manali, because even it is the Israel. If the citizens of the Israel come to India, they in the all cases they visit to the Himachal Pradesh, and even
yes,
there is a place in the Himachal Pradesh. I don't have the exact account of that place, which is called as a mini Israel in India, because
yes, yes,
most of the foreigner like to from the Israel to visit in
yes,
yeah, in the Himachal Pradesh. And of course, if the attraction and inclinations of the foreigners, especially from the Russia and the best countries, they are for the what we call the bhakti in India. Even the Lord,
yes,
Christian consciousness. They even there are many girls from the Russia and even the other best countries. They are getting the married with the Indians.
yes,
Youth.
with the Indian.
So I,
Yeah,
whenever I saw them, see them as a Indian culture, so it give me like, yes, we are doing, and we are somewhere expanding our culture, because apart from the religion, I think this is, if you look at the Indian culture, so I think somewhere we hit so much in the past, but nowadays when it
yes,
expanding around the world, so it
yes,
give us, because we as India we like to call as a Biswaguru in the world front. So
yes.
as I also like to, when the other countries people say yes, that that you have so much heart and you are going on your path, so it give us the sense that yes, yes, more or less, I think we will sooner or later we will become the Biswaguru, because
Yes, even
yeah,
zero discovered in India by
true.
Aryabhat. So numbers started from India, and like I'm wonder, like people love to visit different places like Manali and Goa and because of enjoyment. Even foreigners following the religion of India also. This is the wonderful thing. They love to visit the temple. Even there is nothing in Pushkar to like that much grand thing in Pushkar. There is a small temple of Brahmaji. Even just love to visit there also.
Sure. But it is a paradox to see that when Indians, when the Indian celebrities visit to the uh, award, and they even don't think that they should. visit I mean Indian heritage sites like the temples and other sites which we have. But I don't know whether would you agree with me or not. But we are witnessing a resurgence of Indian culture, and even ever since this Ram temple is came into existence, and uh, in our side from the UP, and we are celebrating is as a new Deepavali. So this is
Yes,
even if you ask to the a very little boys and girls and even kids, so people would say that Ram is coming back. So although they don't know that what is the reasons, but people are saying that Ram is coming
yes,
back.
yeah. This is the unity of India.
Yeah,
Yeah, we are celebrating without unknowingly. We don't know what exact reason. Like some people don't know the reason behind that, but still they are celebrating, and this is called unity of Indians. And yeah, even Muslims also happy to know, like due to Ram Mandir, some Muslims also happy. So this is the unity of Indians, and I love the unity of Indians. And like where if some incident happening, so we come like we come with this strength or unity to fight that incident, like Pulwama attack and other things like ISRO experiment, Chandrayaan mission. So we celebrated with unity, and we enjoyed a lot. We all felt sadness while we failed in that mission, and after 1 or 2 years that we if we succeed in that mission, so we celebrated it like in the unity and in the what we call, yeah, we celebrated it. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And another reason which is somewhere I feel that which is extending all cultural points across the world. That is the cricket. Cricket. Although it is true that last year we got the defeat by Australia, and it was also a moment for all of Indians because in the all test match we as Indian teams we defeat all teams whatever they whichever teams come to us. But unfortunately we got defeat by Australia. So this was also something where Indians also getting feel that like the world has been changed for us, and people I also because although I don't like to watch the match, but that night I was also watching them, so my eyes were full of the tears because whenever if Indians or Indian team do something, so it gives a sense uh, uh, because as an Indian I don't know why, but it feel like that yes, although we personally are not doing anything, but when an Indians and even the other teams do something to it feel like that yes, I myself doing the same thing.
Yes, yes. Yeah, like our cricket team representing the India, so we felt same way as our team feeling.